Hey, today I'm going to read you a story called Only One You by Linda Krantz. And then I'm going to show you how to draw a fish with some cool patterns and designs just like the fish in the story. So, Only One You. It's time, Papa said. I think it is, Mama agreed. Time for what? Audrey asked. Papa's voice softened. To share some wisdom. Always be on the lookout for a new friend. Look for beauty where you are and keep the memory of it with you. Blend in when you need to and stand out when you have the chance. Find your own way. You don't have to follow the crowd. Know when to speak and know when to listen. No matter how you look at it, there is so much to discover. If you make a wrong turn, circle back. If something gets in your way, move around it. Set aside some quiet time to relax and reflect every day. Appreciate art. It is all around you. Make wishes on the stars and the nighttime sky. Thank you for listening, Mama said. We hope that you remember. Papa winked and whispered, we know that this is a lot for you to think about. Audrey did a backward somersault and smiled. He was excited to go out into the world with what he had just learned. Wait for me, he shouted to his friends. Before he swam away, he turned back to his parents and said, I will remember. Mama kissed Audrey on the top of his head. There's only one you in this great big world, she said. Make it a better place. So what we're going to do is we are going to make a fish with some cool patterns and designs. In the story, we saw lots of different fish with lots of different patterns and designs. So we are going to create our own fish with some cool patterns, designs, and some bright, bold colors today. All right, so over here I have a few examples that I have done in the past, and we are going to create our own. Usually I use an oval or a circle tracer, so if you want to make an oval or circle tracer to do this project with, you can. Otherwise, today I'm just going to draw an oval because I'm kind of assuming that most people won't have an oval to trace at home. So I have a piece of paper. It can be any size you want. I usually cut mine down to a square, but it can truly be any shape. So I'm going to take my Sharpie and I'm going to draw an oval right in the middle of my paper. Okay, and when you're doing your oval, you can always use pencil and then go over it with a Sharpie, a black crayon, or marker to make it bold and to have it really stand out. When I do this in school with kindergarten, we use a Sharpie for everything, and I just go step by step, so you might want to draw a line, hit pause on the video, and then kind of just keep going along. Alright, so for my fish's face, I'm going to draw a line close to one side, a little bit off center, and then stop. Okay, I'm going to add his little face. So I'm going to draw a big circle for my eye with a medium-sized circle and then a smaller black circle. Okay, for my mouth, he can be happy, sad, angry, he can have teeth or fangs, he can have whatever personality you want. So I'm going to make this one confused, seeing as I have a happy and a sad one over here. And I like to give it little fangs just because I think it's kind of funny. So I'm going to give him a couple little fangs. Or teeth. Okay, next I'm going to add triangles for his fins. So I'm going to add a triangle or an upside down V at the top. And then I'm going to add a triangle or a V shape at the bottom. Okay, for his tail, I'm going to do 2 lines that come out from the back. And then I can connect it with a straight line, a zigzag line, squiggly line. I'm just going to connect those 2 shapes together. All right, inside my body, I'm going to add 3 or 4 lines from top to bottom to make some big stripes. Okay, and then inside each of these stripes, I'm going to add a bold pattern or design. So I'm going to add some big circle shapes or polka dot shapes inside this first one. I'm going to keep it pretty simple, and I'm going to add some lines. Maybe just going at a diagonal in the second one. I did some clouds. I did some checkers, some triangles, square shapes. You can really do any shapes that you want. Maybe I'm going to leave this one blank for now. And then over here, I'm going to do little triangle shapes. Okay, once you have that done, you can start to color it in. So you can use marker, twistable, crayon, or both, any materials that you have at home. I like it to be really bold and bright, so I'm going to use markers and press hard with my twistables or crayons. So I am going to just start to color and fill in these polka dots, making them red. Okay, and I'm just going to do a little bit as an example. Okay, maybe behind my red polka dots, I'm going to use a yellow twistable, and I'm going to press pretty hard. And crayons and twistables work the exact same, just to get a really bold, bright color. And then when you're all finished, you would want to color your background to be like the water. So maybe I'm going to pretend like I'm somewhere tropical, and I'm going to use a pretty teal color. Maybe I'm going to pretend like I'm in the Bahamas. It helps sometimes to kind of go around your fish nice and slow. Make kind of like a little border. And then you can color in your background a lot faster without worrying about going inside your fish. So have fun coloring. Remember that your fish should be unique. Your patterns, designs, personality should be unique and have its own personality, its own feelings. Use those bright colors. Just like the book says, there's only one you, so we want to make our fish unique and individual. Thank you. Have an awesome rest of your day.